Hi, welcome to SSIS Gen. In this video, we'll learn about how to create a SSIS package based on our requirement or specification. For this demo video, I'll be using my requirement as get all non-store sales in United States, and I'm going to use AdventureWorks database and also AdventureWorks DW database. And as you can see, the sales are inside the sales order header. Customer details, whether it's a store or not, inside the customer table, and then territory is inside the United States or territory table. Let's go ahead and get started. As a first step, we'll be creating a new specification by clicking add new specification, and then project name, I'm going to call it as sample, and destination type, this currently is only table, but our future versions will have flat file and destination. And destination connection, let's put it in demo database. This is going to be a brand new table, and I'm going to call it dbo non-store sales USA. I'm going to call the package same way, and then we can either go by truncate and reload or insert update. Let's go for truncate and reload in this particular scenario, and click save and continue. Alright, this is our specification document. First step in the specification document is to define all the source connections. Since our tables are coming from AdventureWorks and AdventureWorks DW, I'm going to add those two connections. I already created connections for AdventureWorks DW, so I'm going to select that and add new connection. I don't have AdventureWorks DW, so I'm going to create a new connection by clicking add new, and it's my local server, and then AdventureWorks DW 2016, save connection saved successfully. Now that we have both the connections, let's go ahead and add our tables. We can even provide a query, which is discussed in the other demo. In this demo, we'll be talking about how to create specification using by adding tables, right? So our first table is sales order header, and it's in AdventureWorks 2016. So let's select AdventureWorks 2016, and then sales order header. Right, and the other tables are customers, sales.customers, and it's in AdventureWorks DW. Customers and customer table. Let's create a join condition between them, and source table will be sales order header. It's going to be an inner join, or maybe let's do left outer join on sales order details dot customer ID. Customer ID equal to customers dot customer ID, and let's click save. Condition saved. And our third table is dim sales territory. For this example, I'm gonna create a derived table, but it doesn't have to be a derived table, but for demo purpose, I'm gonna create it as a derived table. This can be just a table with a filter condition on it. Right, add new table, AdventureWorks DW, and it's gonna be derived table. Click on that, and I'm gonna call it dim sales territory. Click on save, and then rename the alias name to dim sales territory. Let's click on join and provide a join condition. Here we'll be joining to sales order header. It's going to be a left join, and then we can provide similar to the other one we can provide the join condition here, or we can use custom join, which is another feature where you can just paste the join condition, and If we do not want to use a lookup, we can just select this. This is really helpful if we don't want to do a lookup. If the table is really large, check out our helpful text by clicking on the question marks next to each element. Let's save it. Join condition saved. Now let's go back in here. We want to filter on customers who are people and not the store, so we need to filter on this person ID is not null. So let's copy that and paste it in the filter condition. This filter condition, you can provide all kinds of filter conditions, even aggregated filters, or to put it in T-SQL way, all the where condition and having condition can be provided in the ETL filter condition. We will take care of splitting them out. You don't have to worry about it. And as part of this requirement, let's assume I need this set of columns: sales order ID, order date, online order flag, subtotal, sales territory ID, and name of the person. Since name of the person is in person.person, which is not part of our table list, I'm going to use a subselect, but we don't recommend using subselects, but we'll take care of converting these subselects into lookups. All right, let's go ahead and use the first column, sales order ID. Order ID, and the column name is sales order ID, and I'm going to call it as int. Our second column is order date. Order date, date time, it's order header, and our third column is online order flag, which is a bit, and then subtotal, int, and full name, varchar, let's have it as 250. It's coming from a subquery. As you can see, as we go on typing, it's gonna add more space, and as we remove the spaces, it will reduce the space. And then the sales territory ID from sales territory region, and that's gonna go ahead and do 100. It's coming from dim sales territory. All right, there you go. We have all the columns which we need for our requirement, and the next thing we need to provide is are any of these columns nullable columns, are any of these columns identity columns, and most importantly, we need to provide the uniqueness. This uniqueness is used to determine what tables going to the source and what tables going to look up. If multiple connections are used, we need to do merge joins, which are really slow, but if it is part of uniqueness, then we need to do the merge join. So make sure the uniqueness is selected correctly. In this scenario, our uniqueness is based on sales order ID, so I'm going to go ahead and select that unique key, and let's go ahead and first save it. Saved successfully. Now let's save and generate the package. Click OK, and it's going to create a DDL script for us. Let's go ahead and there you go. That's the create table script. It's created based on our specification document. Let's go ahead and go to demo database and click execute, and there you go, the table got created. Now let's go back in here and save and generate, and that would automatically generate the package. There you go. Let's look at the package by going into Visual Studio and adding this package to a solution or a project. Here I have a sample project where I'll be adding my package. Right click, add existing, and then click on that and select the package. Click open. Okay, there it is. Our package got added. As we have requested for truncate and reload, it created a truncate table script and then a data flow task. Inside here, as you can see, our source is going to be sales order header because we said our uniqueness is based on sales order ID. And as you can see, another table also got added here, which is sales customer. The reason it got added is because we have a filter condition to say that customer.person ID is not null. If these two are from two different connections, it would have created a lookup and then created a filter condition. But since they are from the same connection, it used the source itself. And then we have dim sales territory, which got added as a lookup. And then remember, we have a subselect for which it automatically created this lookup. In here, it added the last name, first name, middle name, and called it as a subquery. It would have called it as a final column, which is full name. But since this column is of data type WSTR150, it created another derived column called sales representative. In here, it's basically casting it to 250 characters of string. And then finally, our destination table. All right, let's go ahead and look at the specification document which got created. If you go back to demo and then specification document, you can see the specification being created, and it's an Excel file, and it will automatically open in an Excel as an Excel sheet. As you can see, all of our specification, whatever we provided, is listed here, and all the table list is in the table list tab. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please try using our trial and let us know if you have any issues. Thank you.